Hey everyone, Chris Kummer here from the Yoga Anatomy Show. Today with a little episode on Warrior 1, inner thighs and what's happening in the back leg. So Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Let's take a look. We're here stepping one foot back. I'm not going through the whole vinyasa to get there, but we have this position of mostly for us being focused on the front leg, you see. It's like, is it the case of out of sight, out of mind? I'm looking forward, so I'm thinking about the front leg and thigh strength. When really in Warrior 1, most of the action that is important for us goes on in the back leg here. What's going on? So when you're in this pose, observe yourself. Like, is your back arch collapsing? So it looks something like this, holding, falling down. Yeah? Is then your back knee getting stuck with forces that kind of make it drop like this? Or does it feel like it's conducting forces through? In your thigh, is there weight transferred through the outside, or is there an even sharing of the four components, outside, inside, front and back? The part I like to look at with you today is what's going on of the inner thigh of the back leg when we're in this pose. So I'll go back in for now from the side and show you what's going on here. Quite often the challenge is to the rotation of the hips where, yeah, some people say square the hips forward. They're never really square, but we're working or at least aiming at bring them towards a little forward orientation in the direction that we're facing, in the direction of the front leg. So let's look at it from a little side. So I'll turn around a little bit. Look, when the hips are more open, can you see how from the midline the leg goes out to the side? So I'd like you to look at and engage from your inner thigh to bring in that adduction, because the inner thigh muscles are your adductors, right? So the adduction is a little bit inward rotation going on top of that, drawing the leg in. Inward rotation and drawing the leg in. So we're bringing, now when with the full pose, if I'm facing towards you, you can see midline, thigh are together, aligned rather than out. So we're bringing in that adduction, but also from this outward rotated pose, we bring in an inward rotation, adduction at the same time, which allows us to reach back through the center heel in the Warrior 1 pose. As we're drawing the thigh around, that inward rotation here allows for a slight opening, spacing out of your sitting bones, gives the space to the sacroiliac joints in the lower back, gives then some length in the lower back. Yeah? There is some mobility rather than the stuckness. You can easily try that out as you allow your thigh to rotate out here. Sitting bone wants to go down, sacroiliac joints go closing up a little bit, and the lower back doesn't feel as heavy. Find your medium here where your back, your lower pelvic back area here feels free and open. So the action we're looking for is an inward rotation with adduction to help bring the hip around as your entire leg is active, not tight, but active. You can then direct the forces into your back leg, have that center heel really as a force push-off point that you can, as if you were to push something away, give you the support into your hips, into your pelvis, and from there have that space, have that freedom, have the balance that comes from the inner thigh muscles to then be happy to go into your Warrior 1 pose. So try this out, obviously both sides, yeah? And then see like how much of your body needs that inner thigh action, how much of that translates into a pelvic tilt forwards or backwards to keep your back happy. Enjoy the practice, more tips in the next video.